Hi, welcome back to our channel. We are Chase and Melia, and today we are reacting to Dua Lipa's Tiny Desk home concert. Super excited about this one.
Yes.
It's been a while since we've done a Tiny Desk.
Yeah.
And I love Tiny Desk concerts.
Also, this has officially surpassed others.
.Paak,
Anderson
yeah.
.Paak, who, if you haven't seen that one, you better go watch
It's my favorite one.
But it is the most watched Tiny Desk, which
Wow.
is really interesting. And I'm excited because it's like a vocalist. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
So we also have a small little tiny connection to Dua Lipa in that we relatively recently, did Levitating at a youth event. And it's a hard song to sing. So I'm excited to react to it now on the back end, having tried to sing it ourselves. It is no joke. So
No joke at all.
super exciting.
Yeah.
If you guys are new to our channel, we are Chase and Melia. We are singers ourselves, voice teachers, and we love talking about singing. So we like to take videos like this to break them down, figure out the technique they're using so we can get better at singing, and hopefully you guys can get better at singing, and it should be a fun time. So if you guys are interested, stick around and let's get started.
Let's get started.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way I like. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of company, you met me at the perfect time. You want me, I want you, baby, my sugar boo. I'm levitating, the Milky Way, we're renegading, yeah, 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 yeah. I got you. Moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating you. Moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating.
Love it.
It's so hard.
Oh, man, she's great.
That melody just goes all over the place, and I feel like she's so, I mean, obviously it's her song, but like the intonation, she's such good intonation. And
Well,
it's really
and
impressive.
that's what I was going to say is like, we've been doing this for a while. We've been doing a lot of React videos for a while. And as singers, you know, there's a lot that can be done and like different types of songs that like really just make it sound awesome. But like when you strip it down, it doesn't always, I don't know, translate, or like even show off your best qualities, right? And I don't think that's taking anybody down. I think when you make awesome music, you make awesome music, and that's
for sure.
That's regardless of like you being an amazing singer,
right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but what I'm hearing is just really, really good stuff. So she's in the middle of her, right in the middle of her voice,
Yep,
you know, of her
absolutely.
range. And she's got a lot of really great resonance, and she's sending air through it the entire time.
So we'll look for an example of this, but I feel like sometimes she even has a little bit more of a wider, like almost further back sound. But I don't think it's hindering her in this way because I feel like she's really still just kind of like speaking. You know what I mean? Like this is in a very simple spot in her register. I think that I'm not trying to diminish how difficult though this is to sing.
Oh yeah.
Because it's so fast and to be so accurate in like your pitch and intonation,
really
it can be really difficult.
It's kind of a tricky melodic one
It is
as well.
tricky, yeah.
You know, it's not like crazy high, but that's not what we're talking about, right? I would say that, so if you've never seen our channel, we talk a lot about air and vowel. That's basically our whole vocal philosophy, is that's what good singing boils down to: good airflow and good vowel.
Yes.
And so she, I would say, has kind of a, you know, you said it's kind of wide and back, and I think it's just relaxed. Like it's, you know, I talk about the tongue being in a neutral position.
Yeah.
And you're not like setting it there.
Right.
It's naturally there, right? So she's glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes. What are the words?
I think, and that's exactly shining just the way we like, something like that.
You can glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way we like, right? Versus glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, right? You know, hear how that's like a little bit further back, and it's like a tiny difference, but it makes a huge difference for how you sound and how hard I have to work to make it.
And I do feel like she does a little bit of like accenting where she kind of goes glitter in the sky, Like she kind of adds a little bit of color there. And I feel like that's more of an effect she's trying to create, not how she sings, if that makes sense. Like I would say she's got really great like efficiency, but that's almost more of just like a little accenty color.
We talk about singers being intentional, right?
Yes.
So you can sing however you want as long as you're intentional. And my goal for my students is that you have a really nice, healthy baseline, and then you can make whatever you want on top of that.
Yes.
But if the only way you can sing is in this really tight, pushy way, and it might sound amazing, but if you go on tour with that, you're in big trouble. Or if you even get a slight head cold, you're having a hard time.
If it's not sustainable, then it doesn't really help you in the 100%. End. Yeah.
All night, come on, dance to me. I'm levitating. I believe the trip for me. I feel it in our energy. I see it's written in the stars. We can go wherever, so let's do it now or never, baby. Nothing's ever too far.
Nothing's ever too far. Nothing's ever too far. Yeah. It's not nasal. It's nasal resonance. Right? And this is what everyone is so afraid of. Everyone is so afraid of sounding nasal that they like take all of it out. Nothing's ever too far. Yeah. It's not that doesn't sound good. Nothing's ever too far. Sounds huge. It sounds bigger, and it doesn't sound like crazy nasal.
You also don't have to compete with so much. Yeah.
Well, and that's what we talk about is like, we talk a lot about vocal efficiency. So if you have all that resonance, you sound huge, you sound big and powerful, but you're not working any harder.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep.
And so whenever I say that to people, then they go and stick it in their nose. Don't put it there, but definitely let it go there. Let it resonate there. See what happens.
Yeah.
If you don't know if it sounds good or not, record yourself on your phone and watch it back later, or find a friend and sing for them. But that's where I would say the juice is for your voice.
It's also, you have to think about it again. If our voice is an instrument, our nasal cavity is a part of our anatomy. It would be like plugging the holes of another instrument. Like if you had a clarinet or a trumpet, and they do that. They put mutes on it, and that creates a different effect. So again, if you're doing it intentionally for an effect, sure. But I think that as the function of your instrument, like the way that it should actually be used, remember that this is our resonator. This is actually how our instrument works.
Yeah, and I want to applaud her because she's making this look so easy.
So easy.
And it's just flowing. And I would say like that's a combination of good air and good vowel. She's sending her air the whole time. La 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 la. The whole time is sending. It's not panicky. It's not tight. It's like it's easy.
It is.
She acts like it's easy, and it probably is easy for her.
Which is how you want it.
That's right.
Glitter in the sky, glitter in our eyes, shining just the way we are. I feel like we're forever every time we get together, but whatever, let's get lost on Mars. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah. I got you. Moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance to me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance to me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. Fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah. My love is like a rocket, watch it blast off. And I'm feeling so electric, cause my ass off. And even if I wanted to, I can't stop. Yeah. My love is like a rocket, watch it blast off.
She's done this a couple times throughout this. She flips into her head voice really easily. And if you ever struggle with that, literally just try to do it more. One of the things that I do, and I try to teach my students to do, is really just exaggerate that flip, and the more you do it, the more comfortable you're going to be using it.
Yeah.
And it's fun and it's like it makes it easy and it's
Absolutely.
also, you know, it's kind of nice when you
It
hear
is.
that flip. It's you know, a lot of folk singers use that.
Yeah.
It's a good tool to have in your tool bag.
It's fun to hear it in pop music too,
Oh,
because
yeah.
I feel like it just adds another like texture and color
yeah.
that it just is really kind of refreshing. And like you said earlier at the beginning, this is obviously like a stripped down version. Like this song is normally like probably got more going on. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's more in your face.
But I feel like this is cool because it's really exposing, I think, her skill.
Oh, yeah.
As well as like the maybe the complexity of the melody a little
Sure.
bit. Like that makes it sound way more intense than it is. But I think it really just helps you kind of see what she brings to the table in this song.
And I'll tell you, I'm relieved because whenever we do these really big
Yeah.
kind of global
Yeah.
stars and stuff, I'm nervous that
Yeah.
I'm not going to like how they do something
Right.
where I'm a huge
a lot of
just
pressure.
snob and very stuck up and
So much judgment.
judgmental, very much so. And I'm legitimately like, good job. Dua Lipa's
Absolutely.
legit.
So totally, yeah.
And I think she could go on tour and sing this 100,000 times and not even sweat. No sweat.
Yeah, it's like we talk about a lot of times the difference between a recording artist and a performing artist because they're not always the same. You know, like they don't always have both of those talents and skills, and it takes a lot to have both because what you need to do in a recording studio is different than what you need to do live. And it's really fun when you can see recording artists shine in this
It's
way.
great.
And I'm feeling so electric, that's my ass off. And even if I wanted to, I can't stop. Yeah, 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 yeah. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. I got you, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, yeah.
So this whole section I think is a really wonderful example of how much air she's using.
Mm-hmm.
You can fly away with me tonight. I say try to fog a mirror or, I hold my hands like this and you should be able to feel that breath really on your hands because you're using all that air. And it's not that you're pushing, it's not this.
Yeah.
It's that you're just
Actually
you can
using
fly
it.
away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. It's lots of air all the time.
And those are long phrases, so they
Yeah.
require that to do well.
Oh yeah. And you're just riding it, sending
Exactly.
it through the entire time.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. Yeah. Hey, Empria. Hey, Tiny Dad.
That was amazing. I am so excited to dive more into this. If you want to see the rest of this, check it out on our channel.
Yes.
Maybe hit the notification bell because you never know when we're going to upload it.
That's right.
I don't even know.
We don't even know.
We have kids.
It's the future.
We're busy.
That's
we're
busy.
trying. We are not good at managing our time. So who knows
That's
when
right.
this video is going up.
So you want a notification.
If you are interested in diving deeper into how to sing better, how to sing using the same techniques that Dua Lipa is using to sound so phenomenal,
Yes.
check out the link in the description. We've got our 3 favorite exercises
Yes.
where you can warm up and do these and practice this stuff with us, and hopefully it'll help you in your singing.
Yes.
We are Chase and Melia, and we'll see you soon.